Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best camera for travel vlogging.
Starting at number 5.
DJI Pocket 2. It's hard to find a mirrorless or DSLR camera at this price point unless you buy used, but the DJI Pocket 2 is a unique all-in-one vlogging tool that won't break the bank. Unlike our other picks, it has a built-in 3-axis stabilized gimbal, so you can easily capture buttery, smooth handheld footage without expensive stabilizers or gimbals. Did we mention the whole thing can fit in your back pocket? That alone makes this a worthy addition to the slew of different vlogging cameras today. Aside from its gimbal, its 1/1.7-inch sensor gives it better low-light performance than most cameras of its size, and it can shoot at up to 60 frames per second in 4K, with a slow-motion capture mode that records at up to 240 frames per second in 1080p. On top of that, there's an active track feature that can automatically follow a subject as they move around. While its video quality doesn't compare to pricier interchangeable lens options like those mentioned above, this camera's unique functionality makes it one of the best cheap vlogging cameras to get you started.
Coming at number 4.
Sony Alpha ZV E10. The Sony ZV E10 is the budget option in Sony's ZV series and one of the best cameras for YouTube vlogging if you're just starting out. Though it doesn't have a viewfinder, making it less versatile for hybrid shooters, its fully articulated screen makes it easier to monitor yourself without accessories getting in the way. This camera also has a headphone jack and a low-profile hand grip that's easier to hold in a selfie position. You're missing out on IBIS at this price point, so go for an optically stabilized lens if you plan on shooting handheld. It doesn't feel as well built as the Fujifilm XS10, with no weather sealing to give you more peace of mind when shooting outdoors. However, it has a very reliable autofocus system and even includes specialized focus modes like Product Showcase. This feature is a godsend for product and beauty vloggers as it'll automatically shift focus to any object you hold up in the frame without having to block your face. While the XS10 mentioned above is a little more versatile for hybrid photo/video shooters thanks to its viewfinder, the ZV E10 is the way to go if you need a vlogging-oriented camera on a budget.
At number 3.
Fujifilm XS10 Mirrorless. If the Sony Alpha ZV is out of your price range, you won't be disappointed by the Fujifilm XS10. While both the Alpha ZV and the Fujifilm XS20 have some notable advantages, including internal 10-bit 4:2:2 capture, no recording time limits, and 4K at 60 frames per second, those cameras are also significantly pricier. For most vloggers, the XS10 hits the sweet spot of features, performance, and price, especially if you're not fussed about things like color grading. There's a lot to love here, from a large, comfortable hand grip to a fully articulated screen that makes it easy to monitor yourself while recording. It's also one of the few cameras at this price point with IBIS, which can help you record smoother handheld footage. On top of that, you still get a fairly wide selection of frame rates, with 4K recording at up to 30 frames per second and a slow-motion recording mode that can capture 1080p footage at up to 240 frames per second. Plus, it uses the same sensor as the XS20, so video quality is excellent.
Number 2 of my list.
Sony Alpha 6700. The Sony Alpha ZV may not be as advanced as the Sony ZV E10, with more of a hybrid design and a smaller APS-C sensor that isn't as adept in low light, but it's still chock full of amazing video features for the price. 4K recording at up to 120 frames per second is a highlight despite incurring a significant crop, and the camera uses the same incredible AF system as the higher-end ZV E10. The camera also has in-body image stabilization for smoother handheld recording and a fully articulated screen so you can monitor yourself. Plus, more advanced shooters can take advantage of internal 10-bit 4:2:2 recording for more flexibility when color grading and editing. Overall, the Alpha ZV is an excellent video camera for the price, with more than enough advanced video features to please enthusiasts. But don't overlook the Fujifilm XS20 in this price range either. Its AF isn't as reliable as the Sony cameras, and it maxes out at 4K 60 frames per second, but it's another excellent choice for video work, with a dedicated vlog mode that simplifies the vlogging process for content creators. It even includes more advanced features like Open Gate 6.2K recording.
And number 1.
Sony Alpha ZV. If you're after the best of the best vlogging cameras, and money is no obstacle, get the Sony ZV E10. It's Sony's first full-frame vlogging camera and includes a vlogging mic and a fully articulated screen, but no viewfinder. In-body image stabilization, IBIS, helps reduce camera shake, and its 12-megapixel full-frame sensor is tailored to low-light situations, making this a great choice if you tend to shoot at night or work in less controlled lighting conditions. On top of that, it can record at up to 120 frames per second in 4K, with internal 10-bit 4:2:2 capture, and has one of the most sophisticated autofocus systems on the market. This is the ultimate vlog camera for the solo operator, with features designed to take the guesswork out of video production. Naturally, it also comes at a premium price, so unless you're serious about making a career out of vlogging, it'll likely be overkill for your needs. With its full-frame sensor and lenses, it isn't the most compact option either. Read on for more affordable and compact options that may be more suitable for on-the-go vlogging.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.